Imagine waking up tomorrow with limitless energy, unshakable confidence, and the ability to shape your world with your decisions. What would that be like? Imagine waking up to find you've unlocked your true potential, tapping into a wellspring of power that drives you toward your most ambitious goals. Today, I'm here to show you that this isn't just a dream, it's your reality waiting to be realized. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure about what comes next, I'm going to reveal the secret that successful people know but rarely share. It's simple. The power to change your life has always been within you. It's not about waiting for the right moment or hoping for the perfect opportunity. It's about waking up to your own potential and choosing to embrace it right now. So why should you stay tuned? Because unlocking your unlimited power isn't about waiting for a miracle. It's about knowing exactly how to activate the tools that have been inside you all along. This isn't just motivational fluff, it's practical, actionable steps that you can start using today. Stay with me, and I promise you will leave here with an entirely new perspective on the world and your place in it. Your unlimited power lies within you, waiting to be unleashed. The first step to accessing this power is realizing that you already have everything you need to achieve greatness. Too often we look outward for solutions, guidance, or inspiration, but the truth is that the greatest resource you'll ever have is the untapped potential that exists within you. We live in a world that constantly tells us we need more resources, more support, more time, but the most powerful transformation begins when we realize we already possess the key to everything we want. Consider this: every successful person, every innovator, and every leader you admire started with the same raw materials as you. They faced challenges, they had doubts, and they encountered obstacles, but what set them apart was their ability to recognize and awaken the power within them. This power is not something external, it is a deep internal resource that resides in your beliefs, your mindset, and your actions. The key to unlocking this potential lies in self-awareness, the ability to truly understand who you are, what you're capable of, and the impact you can make. When you awaken to your true power, you stop looking at yourself as limited by your circumstances or past failures. You start seeing yourself as a force capable of change, capable of achieving extraordinary things. This realization doesn't require you to be perfect or have everything figured out. It only requires a shift in perspective. Your mind, for instance, is one of the most powerful tools you possess. The thoughts you choose to entertain shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough or that success is out of reach, you will create a reality that reflects those beliefs. However, if you begin to tell yourself that you are worthy of success, that you are capable of growth and change, your mind will start to align with those thoughts and guide your actions accordingly. The truth is that most people are unaware of the enormous power they already hold. Instead of seeing themselves as creators of their destiny, they often view life as something that happens to them. But when you awaken to your potential, you shift from being a passive observer to being an active creator of your life. You recognize that your choices, actions, and beliefs can directly influence your outcomes. This power is not something that requires external validation. It's an internal force that, when tapped into, can propel you to achieve far more than you ever thought possible. You can choose to take control of your story. You can choose to rewrite your narrative no matter where you are or what you've been through. That's the beauty of recognizing your unlimited power. It allows you to see every challenge as an opportunity, every setback as a lesson, and every success as evidence of your potential. To awaken this power, you must start by taking small steps each day. It begins with the decision to believe in yourself, to trust in your ability to figure things out, and to be consistent in your actions. With each step, your confidence grows, and your belief in your unlimited power becomes more tangible. The more you focus on your internal strengths, the more you'll start seeing them manifest in the world around you. At its core, awakening your unlimited power means realizing that you are not bound by limitations. Your potential is limitless, and when you choose to believe in it, you open the door to an entirely new reality. You are the creator of your own future, and the power to transform your life lies within you. All it takes is the decision to tap into that power starting today. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is the belief in their own power to change their reality. This belief is not based on external validation or circumstances, but on a deep, unwavering understanding that you control your future, not your past or present limitations. The moment you accept this truth, you take the first step toward realizing your unlimited potential. Many people go through life feeling trapped by their circumstances, whether it's a lack of resources, unhelpful environments, or the weight of past failures. But the difference between those who remain stagnant and those who break through is rooted in their belief in their ability to create change. When you recognize that your mind, your decisions, and your actions are the driving force behind the life you lead, you stop waiting for the world to change for you. Instead, you begin to shape the world around you. Take a moment to think about the most influential figures in history, people who defied the odds, pushed through adversity, and achieved the seemingly impossible. What made them stand out wasn't necessarily their intelligence, wealth, or even their circumstances. What set them apart was their unwavering belief in their power to change their own fate. They understood that they were the architects of their lives, and their decisions were the building blocks of their success. This mindset shift is a game changer. Instead of reacting to life as it comes, successful people proactively shape their realities. It all begins with a shift in perspective. When you decide to take full responsibility for your life and stop blaming external forces, you regain control of your destiny. You begin to realize that you have the power to change your thoughts, your behaviors, and most importantly, the direction of your life. The power of belief is not just a theoretical concept, it has real, tangible effects on how we navigate the world. When you believe in your ability to succeed, your actions align with that belief. Your confidence grows, and you become more willing to take risks, push past fear, and make decisions that lead to growth. The belief in your own power creates momentum. With each decision that reflects that belief, you build a sense of certainty that propels you forward, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. Think about times in your life when you overcame obstacles. In those moments, it wasn't your resources or external help that made the difference, it was your decision to move forward despite the challenges. That decision was powered by your belief in your ability to navigate the storm, even when the odds were against you. Every successful person has faced doubt, fear, and uncertainty. What made them different was their ability to rise above these feelings by staying connected to their inner strength and belief in their ability to succeed. When you truly embrace the belief that your actions can change your reality, you unlock the door to a new way of thinking and living. No longer will you view challenges as insurmountable obstacles. Instead, you'll see them as opportunities to grow, to strengthen your resolve, and to prove to yourself just how powerful you truly are. Success is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. The foundation of that success is your belief in your ability to make things happen, regardless of your current situation. So the real question isn't whether you can succeed, it's whether you believe you can. Once you do, the doors to unlimited possibilities open wide. Every choice you make shapes your future. Your power is in your decisions, and they directly influence the life you experience. The idea that you are where you are today because of the decisions you made yesterday is not just a cliche, it's a fundamental truth that holds the key to unlocking your unlimited potential. Whether small or large, each decision is a step toward the life you want or a step away from it. But the most incredible part of this truth is that you have the power to change your path at any moment. You are the architect of your destiny, and every choice you make brings you closer to or further from your goals. So many people live their lives on autopilot, making decisions based on routine or external pressure without ever realizing the immense power they have in their hands. This power lies in the ability to make intentional, conscious choices. Each day you face a multitude of decisions, some seemingly insignificant, others life-altering, but all of them carry weight. The power comes from understanding that your decisions don't just determine your day or your week, they shape your long-term reality. The first step in recognizing your power is to be more mindful of the choices you make. Most of us are so accustomed to acting on autopilot that we don't realize the impact of small decisions on our lives. Think about it: choosing to get up early and exercise, choosing to reach out to someone you've been meaning to connect with, choosing to stay focused on a goal. Despite distractions, these seemingly small decisions accumulate over time and lead to massive transformation. The power is in the consistency of those decisions. Even when the changes aren't immediately visible, the decisions you make every day are laying the groundwork for your future success. In contrast, when you allow life to dictate your choices, you give away your power. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming circumstances, other people, or even luck when things aren't going your way. But the truth is, your circumstances don't control you unless you let them. Every time you decide to take responsibility for your choices, you reclaim your power. It's about shifting from a mindset of passivity to one of active creation. You stop waiting for opportunities to come to you, and instead you start creating them through your decisions. It's also important to recognize that your decisions are a reflection of your values. What you prioritize in life will guide your decisions. If you value growth and achievement, you'll make choices that align with those priorities, whether it's investing time in learning new skills, pushing through challenges, or sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term gain. Your values serve as a compass, helping you navigate through the noise and distractions of everyday life. The most successful people in the world know this secret. They understand that their success is built on the decisions they make day in and day out. They don't leave their future to chance. They choose their path with intention, even when it requires hard work, discomfort, or sacrifice. And every decision they make, no matter how small, leads them closer to their dreams. When you begin to recognize that every decision is an opportunity to align yourself with your goals, you unlock the power to shape your future. You don't have to wait for the right time or perfect conditions to make the decision that will change your life. Every choice you make today is a step toward your ideal tomorrow. So ask yourself, what decisions can you make today that will bring you closer to the life you envision? The power to shape your future is in your hands through your decisions. True power comes from pushing past limitations, whether physical, mental, or emotional. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. It's easy to believe that our challenges or obstacles are insurmountable, that we are bound by certain restrictions because of our circumstances, our upbringing, or our environment. But the reality is that the greatest limitations are often the ones we impose on ourselves. These limitations are the stories we tell ourselves about who we are, what we can or cannot do, and what we deserve. Once you realize that these limits are just beliefs, not truths, you can begin to push past them and open yourself up to a new realm of possibilities. Think about the times you faced challenges or felt like you couldn't go any further. Maybe it was the belief that you weren't good enough, strong enough, or capable enough. It's these self-imposed limitations that hold us back, not the actual situation. When we begin to recognize that limitations are often self-created, we break free from their grip. The first step in overcoming any limit is acknowledging that it doesn't have to be permanent. Limits are not facts, they are beliefs that can be changed. We often think of limitations in terms of physical or tangible barriers, like a lack of resources or time. But the most powerful limitations are mental and emotional. These are the invisible barriers that shape our actions and decisions. Our minds are incredibly powerful, what we believe we become. If you believe you can't succeed, that belief will limit your ability to take the necessary steps to achieve success. If you think you're not capable of handling adversity, you will avoid challenges that could lead to growth. The real key to unlocking your potential is changing these beliefs. You have to believe that you are capable of breaking through any limit, physical or mental, in order to actually do it. Breaking through limitations requires courage and the willingness to confront fear. Fear often masquerades as a limitation, telling you that you aren't ready or that you're not equipped to handle what's ahead. But in truth, fear is a signal that growth is on the other side. It's when we push ourselves beyond the familiar and the comfortable that we discover just how powerful we are. Every time you face fear and take action despite it, you reinforce your ability to push past limitations. The real power in breaking through limits is in how it transforms you. When you overcome a challenge or push yourself past a boundary, you don't just gain the skill or achievement, you gain confidence in your ability to handle anything that comes your way. You begin to see yourself not as someone defined by your limitations, but as someone who defines your own path. This shift in self-perception is what unlocks your true power, the realization that there is no boundary you cannot break through, no goal you cannot achieve. The beauty of overcoming limits is that it builds momentum. Every time you break through a perceived boundary, you become stronger, more resilient, and more confident. You see that the impossible is possible, and your belief in yourself grows exponentially. The more you challenge your limits, the more your boundaries expand, and what once seemed impossible becomes within reach. This cycle of growth continues, propelling you toward higher levels of success and fulfillment. By acknowledging that limitations are simply beliefs and not hard truths, you free yourself from their constraints. The only real limits are the ones you accept. The moment you stop believing in them, you unlock your unlimited power to create, achieve, and become everything you've always dreamed of. Power isn't just about brute force, it's about energy. Every goal, every dream, every vision you have requires a specific kind of energy to make it real. This energy is not something you can simply manufacture out of thin air. It's a force that comes from deep within you. It's driven by your passion, your beliefs, your values, and your commitment to your goals. The moment you recognize that energy is the currency of success, you start to see how crucial it is to manage and direct this energy toward the outcomes you desire. Think of energy as the fuel that powers your ambitions. Without it, your dreams are just ideas. With it, those ideas can become tangible realities. But energy is not something you can force or fake. It has to be generated from within, and it has to be directed with purpose. When you're aligned with your purpose, when you're doing work that excites and motivates you, the energy flows effortlessly. On the other hand, when you're disconnected from your passions, or when you're pursuing goals that don't resonate with your core values, your energy begins to dissipate. The power lies in learning to channel your energy into the things that matter most to you. One of the most transformative aspects of energy is its ability to amplify your actions. When you put your energy into something, it magnifies your ability to move forward, overcome obstacles, and keep pushing even when challenges arise. Think about a time when you were so focused and driven that you felt like you could achieve anything. That was energy at work specifically, the energy you created by aligning your efforts with your passion and purpose. When you direct your energy toward a clear, compelling goal, you create a magnetic force that pulls you toward success. However, energy doesn't just come from passion, it also comes from taking care of your mind and body. Your physical and mental health are key components in maintaining high levels of energy. If you neglect your well-being, you'll find that your energy reserves run low, leaving you feeling sluggish, uninspired, and unmotivated. But when you take care of yourself, whether it's through exercise, proper nutrition, rest, or mental relaxation, you increase your capacity to generate and sustain energy. Energy is a holistic force. It's not just about thinking positively or working harder. It's about maintaining balance and ensuring that your body, mind, and emotions are all aligned and working in harmony. When you tap into your inner energy and direct it toward your goals, you become unstoppable. But here's the secret: energy doesn't just come from within. It's also attracted by the people, experiences, and environments you surround yourself with. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, or toxic influences, your energy will be drained. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with positive, supportive people and experiences that uplift and inspire you, you amplify your own energy. Your external environment plays a crucial role in sustaining your internal drive, so make sure you're positioning yourself in a space that fosters the energy you need to thrive. At the end of the day, harnessing energy is about recognizing that it's a force that's always available to you. It's within you, it's all around you, and it's waiting to be directed toward the things that matter most. The more you align your actions with your passions and your purpose, the more energy you will have to fuel your dreams. And when you master how to direct that energy, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Once you tap into your unlimited power, something incredible happens. You gain unstoppable momentum. Momentum is not just the feeling of moving forward, it's the force that propels you, often with more power than you realize, toward your goals. It's like pushing a heavy boulder. At first it feels difficult, but once you get it moving, it starts rolling on its own. Similarly, once you take the first step and commit to using your energy, decisions, and actions in alignment with your goals, momentum begins to build. This momentum is what turns a dream into a reality. It's what transforms the impossible into the possible. The key to building unstoppable momentum is consistency. Every time you make a decision aligned with your purpose, every small action you take, it compounds. This is the magic of momentum. It's cumulative. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your ultimate destination. What may have felt like an overwhelming goal at first gradually becomes more attainable as the momentum builds. Just like a snowball rolling down a hill, once you start, you begin to gather more and more energy, momentum, and confidence until you're moving toward your dreams at a pace you never imagined possible. But momentum doesn't just happen by chance. It requires intentionality and the willingness to keep going, even when obstacles arise. There will be times when setbacks, challenges, or doubts slow you down. But the beauty of momentum is that it doesn't stop with one hurdle. It continues to push you forward if you refuse to give up. The key is to keep taking action, even when the path seems unclear. The more you persist, the faster the momentum builds until it's unstoppable. When you're in the flow of momentum, you're no longer weighed down by indecision or fear. Instead, you're moving forward with certainty, even when you don't have all the answers. Momentum gives you the strength to push through the tough times and the wisdom to make adjustments along the way. It's the catalyst for growth and success because it turns effort into results. The process of moving forward becomes easier, and eventually you find yourself in a state where the energy and decisions you put forth seem to align perfectly with your goals, often without as much conscious effort. Momentum is also contagious. When you start building momentum in your life, it radiates outward and inspires those around you. People notice your energy, your drive, and your commitment. You begin to attract opportunity, support, and connections that further propel you forward. The more momentum you generate, the more the universe responds to you. It's almost as if the world opens up to meet you where you are, aligning with your efforts to help you achieve your vision. As your momentum builds, you'll find that challenges no longer feel like roadblocks. Instead, they become stepping stones that allow you to test your strength, refine your skills, and push your limits even further. With unstoppable momentum, you're no longer just a dreamer or a planner, you're a creator of your reality. The world starts to bend toward your vision, and your dreams don't just feel possible, they feel inevitable. The true power of momentum lies in the understanding that it starts with a single step, a single choice, a single action. And once that momentum begins to build, there's no stopping it. The more you push, the more you gain. Momentum is the force that will carry you from where you are now to the life you've always envisioned. It's the game changer, the difference between living a life of quiet potential and living a life of extraordinary results. And the best part? It's always within your reach, waiting for you to take that first step.